and welcome to our introductory video for our June 2023 class in a box. My name's Jenny McCormack. Thank you for purchasing the class in the box. This introductory video is to explain the contents of your box and some of the supplies that I've used to create your packs. So it's purely an introductory video. Hopefully it'll give you a few hints and tips for the class ahead. This video is available publicly, but the remainder of the videos are unlisted on YouTube, and you will have access to those if you purchase the class in a box. You will have a resources page with all the easy links to find one video for each of our class projects. If you want to join in a future class, don't hesitate just to email me or message me on Facebook. Just look for Jenny McCormack or Jemini Crafts with the letter J rather than a G. So let me just introduce you first of all to some of the products that I've used to create your packs. There are some gold balloons in your project packs, and I have embossed these with some of our new embossing folders. Not sure how much of that you can see. There's a little floral pattern on that one, and on this card here I've got the dots. Hopefully you can see those, a bit difficult with the reflection. And this one has got the sort of cross hatch on it, and those are created using our pack of 3 essentials embossing folders. These are 3D embossing folders. So we have the little floral design, we have the dots, and we have the cross hatch. They come as a set of 3. They're not in a printed catalogue. These are one of our online exclusive items, so you can find them if you look up online, and they are £28 for all 3 of them together. The other thing I've used, obviously, for cutting out all of our balloon die cuts and also the apertures, for example, for our shaker card, is I've used the beautiful balloons dies. Now these are available standalone, but they also combine with the stamp set, and it's an action-packed, literally packed full of dies, this particular set. So we have this lovely fringe die here, which cuts lots of tiny little lines which you can use to make a fringe. We have various outlines of the balloons. These match some of the stamps. We have some stars, and then we have some additional balloons to the stamps. We have this one and the small one, and that's what you can see in this sample here, for example. So those are all die cut for you as part of the pack. We have the 2 stars, and these are the ones that you'll see on our triple fold card. And there's a little streamer and cutouts for the stamped streamer. There's some little background cutouts. There's this pretty little tag here, although I didn't actually use it in the class itself. And then this one here cuts out the shape of 3 balloons that you can use the stamp to stamp the detail in. So those are the beautiful balloons dies. There are 13, can't read, 13 in the whole pack, and you can use those standalone, to be honest. They work particularly well with the stamps, but... And then this is the stamp set, beautiful balloons. As you can see, you've got 3 sort of more solid balloons. You've got this one here. This is perfect for fitting into that triple balloon die cut. You've got this little banner here, or streamer, and then you've got sentiments. This one goes around the top of the balloon, and then you've got a string for the balloons and lots of other little items. A nice little happy birthday. So Beautiful Balloons is available on its own or as a bundle with the stamp set. You don't actually need either of those to complete the class. Everything you need for the class, with the exception of sentiments, will be, and glue, will be provided in your box. So let me show you the contents. And if you have yours posted to you, it comes wrapped in tissue, just for protection really, to stop it moving around in its box. So you have printed instructions, usually 2 pages of those, and that has a photograph of the finished project and details as you go along. There's a list of the main products at the end, and there's also some QR codes that you can use for scanning for the resources page and also for joining the online class. You have 10 envelopes in total, so this class will make at least 10 cards. You'll have plenty of supplies for more. You'll be able to make at least 2 of each design, but also if you don't like all of the designs, you don't have to do them all. You have part of a pack of our sprinkles. These are called iridescent shaker circles, and these are the ones that appear, not that you can see it, I don't suppose, particularly well on this video, inside of here. And they're great because they're small and they're circular, but they're hollow as well, so you get lots for your money, and they don't tend to get tangled up like sequins do. You have half a pack, so that's 24 sheets of the bright and beautiful papers. I'm not going to show all of these because you'll have probably seen them on my earlier videos, but nice, bright, cheerful, all occasion, works for young and old. So there's 24 sheets of that. You get 3 or 4, depends on how I've cut them, of these lovely printed, let me move that up the light, sorry, printed acetate. It's gold on one side, but if you turn it over you can use the silver side if you prefer, and that's enough for at least 6 cards. Depending on how you cut it, you could actually get 9 cards out of these. The one that's slightly different is this one here, because the pattern starts detailed and gets lighter. So on that one I've used that for a particular card, actually this Celebrate card. And you can choose to do a black and or a white one, or 2 of each. So I've got the detail at the bottom going lighter at the top, so that's just under half a panel each. But the other one you can use, you could probably make 3 cards out of those. We have a whole stack of A4 card in the colours to match the papers. So there's plenty in there, a little bit of everything. Each sheet will make 2 cards. The exception is this little card here, because you can get 3 out of that one. But even our triple fold card, this one here, you'll be able to get 2 out of one A4. I've deliberately measured it and cut it that way. There's also some an A5 piece of card in here, buried I expect, that is thin white, and you can use that for your inners. And then we have some foam strips. These are for the shaker card. So the shaker card is optional. If you don't want to do it as a shaker card, you can just do it plain, without. And then you have a packet of all of these goodies. So I'm not going to get everything out because I don't want to lose any. Just put that over there for the minute. But basically you've got lots of die cut balloons. You've got a strip of gold card that you're going to cut up for the Celebrate. You've got a couple of these panels to make either into shaker cards or just with papers behind. You have some gems, you have some circles for the sentiments, and the typically the white ones, at least, I've cut 2 at a time because it's thin white card, so you'll want to make sure that you separate those. You've then got some die cut celebrate sentiments, loads of die cut balloons, so it's entirely up to you how you use those. And you've got a black backing here, so if you want to do the black card you can do. And then you've got stars, and as I say, you've got some silver, and you've got some white balloons as well in glitter. So well packed. Just going to make sure I put these back together safely. There we go. So that's the contents of the box that you will have sent to you. And just to show you the cards, we've got this one here that opens up with happy birthday on the inside. So you do want some sentiment stamps or peel-offs, whatever you prefer to use. That's that one there. It's a very simple origami fold. Honestly, it looks a lot easier than it is. You've got these two, the white and the gold, white and black even. You've got a shaker card if you want, or you can just put papers behind. And then we've got the triple fold, which is this one here. And then finally, just using some of those stunning papers as the backing with some balloons added on the top. So I hope you enjoy the class. Thank you for watching the introduction, and I look forward to crafting with you in our Class in a Box videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.